Hi guys. Um, Instead of well, not necessarily instead of, I may still do one, but with a new snapshot out, I thought I'd just do a quick video of some of the new features. I know every man and his chicken has probably already recorded one of these, but I thought I'd do one for our channel, just so you guys can see some of the new things in the mod. So we'll start off. We've got a little display here, so we'll start off with some of the new items before we go off and start playing with the and having a look around for biomes. So fish have been upped in the number to increase the lure of fishing, so to speak. So here we see our common garden normal fish who can be cooked, and here is a rather scary looking salmon who can be cooked. Got Nemo, clownfish, you can eat him, nothing else really for him. Pufferfish. The pufferfish, if you eat it, is poisonous, but he does allow you to brew these, which is potions of water breathing, which come in 2 levels and splash variety as per usual. There are 2 new enchanted books. There is, let me just see, there is, let me go and grab them. Look of the Sea and Lore. Lore increases your chance of fishing. Look of the Sea increases your chances of getting random good stuff when you fish, because now when you fish, as well as just getting fish, you can get junk, so you can get little bits of broken tools and stuff, and you can also get some good items as well. So fishing is a little bit more profitable now. Whether this will be enough to make someone want to sit there is another thing. Now I'm just going to go and grab an anvil. Bang. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, the other thing they've added is controls. So I can turn the music right down. I'll turn the weather off completely just in case it rains. Enemy monsters I'll stick down. Players right down. I'm not going to play with jukebox and note block, so we'll dub that down at 2%, and we'll have friendly animals back down there as well. So now, if I go and clang that down, it shouldn't be quite so deafening. Yes, good. So I'll grab a couple of fishing rods, because there was a feature I wanted to show of fishing if we can get it to play. I'll just go with lure. So I'll just go with one fishing rod, in fact. And we'll stick that in there, and I'll get myself a nice enchanted fishing rod. Okay, other things I've added. We're all familiar with our little yellow dandelion. The red flower is no longer a rose, it's a poppy. We've now got blues and a whole host of flowers, whole host of coloured tulips, and there's a daisy, and these all craft down to various coloured dyes. We've got double tall flowers now, so I think everybody will be familiar with the sunflower that's been advertised, and that always faces to the, let me get this right, east. So if you ever want to know which way's east, look at the sunflower. Lilac, double tall grass is now a thing, so I don't know, you can see on here there's single and double tall grass and double tall ferns. This is what the rose became, the rose bush, which gives us red, and this is another bush which I can't remember the name of, which gives us this pinky dye. We've now got this block, Podzol, which is basically a kind of a dirt block. Personally, I think that texture is ugly as sin, but you know, that's me. Now, familiar with ice? So here's our normal ice. This is packed ice, which is a new thing. I'm not sure whether you can. I believe you can. Yeah, in fact, I know you can still touch it. I've checked it on a previous thing. I'm forgetting myself. Okay, and the other thing we have is some new commands. So we can do summon. Let's do summon sheep. Here. There you go. Hello, new sheep. Now this command is fairly complicated if you want to start playing it. Usually that's obviously the most basic, and I've got a command block here, which if I right click, has got summon ghast here riding a giant. So you can summon giants in the real world now. So if I go and just change myself briefly back to easy mode. How cool is that? That is definitely a mob for a map maker adventure map. The, I don't know, giant, gas giant, I don't know what you call that. But yeah, so that is the ghast giant summoning. And you can do all sorts. I've seen someone has actually managed to summon a falling sand with TNT carts, primed TNT carts riding it, and stacks of villagers. Oops. Did I not? Oh god, did I not change? I didn't change it, did I? No, peaceful. Bye bye. Okay, so that's mostly the new blocks. Now I'm just going to go and see if we can't. Let's go and use this over here. And you'll notice over there straight away there's a new biome which we'll go and have a look at in a moment. So let's just leave this going. Now if you watch the water, and hopefully this won't take too long, you'll see a swirling effect as a fish comes to get it. He says, come on. If this goes on too long, I may cut to the point where we get the effect. There's also these little splashing. There we go, that's it. Bang, got him. Let's see if we can get another one. Just watch that float and the area around it, and you should see this nice swirly water effect going on. There. So it's a hell of a lot easier to catch fish now. So of course what this really is about is biomes. So this is a savanna biome, characterized by the savanna trees. These are not new trees, these are pre-generated trees using jungle wood and jungle leaves. So currently there is no way to grow savanna trees for as an example. Heading over this way I spotted, let me just get that off, toggle down, fall, bye bye rain, come again another day, preferably when I'm not on. Over here is a sunflower plains. So this is just an ordinary plains, but we get the sunflowers, which is nice. And I think over this way it was also savanna. So these are new. This is just an old plains biome, and I think that may be a savanna. What's the word? Mesa, or we'll soon find out. Let's have a look. Savanna plateau. So this is also a new one. And what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of cut the recording now and see if we can't go find some more biomes. So see you as soon as I found something interesting. Okay, not the most spectacular of biome changes, but this is the new Birch Forest. And as you can see, it is a forest of birch. But looking over here, this looks like the extreme hills, but you'll notice that the extreme hills, for starters, has snow on the top. So this is not a snowy biome, this is just a biome where beyond a certain elevation is snowy. And you've got some big exposed areas of rock as well, and you've also got birch trees in this biome as well. So onwards with the search. Back in a mo. Okay, not a new biome, but I thought this one was worthy of notice. This is and extreme hills, but I think the emphasis is on the word extreme. Look at the size of this thing. This is actually topping out its generation at about 138. So yeah, new extreme hills generation does actually generate things which are extreme. Okay, onwards. And here we are in the new Tiaga biome, however you want to pronounce it. Notice the absence of snow. So there are now two Tiaga biomes. There's Tiaga and Snow Tiaga, or Snowy Tiaga I think it may be called, but anyway, it's basically the old Tiaga biome, and this is the new Tiaga biome. Yeah, no snow, lovely. Okay, and onwards. Again, not a new biome, but I thought that was worthy of a screenshot stroke quick record as we head through this river valley into these extreme hills. So yeah, the terrain generation is definitely more interesting. Interestingly, I've not actually seen a single bloody jungle yet. And normally when I play this I just can't find anything but jungles, so yeah, and I will continue on. Okay, we're coming up on one of the definitely new biomes. This is the roofed forest. My pronunciation sometimes. So yeah, or dark forest. First things, giant mushrooms spawn here naturally. You've got these big, thick trees, heavy canopy cover. It's going to be mob hell, even in the daytime. So but you do get the giant mushrooms. Again, these are spruce logs, so there's going to be currently no means of growing these in the game, certainly in this snapshot. Whether there will be a means to grow them is an entirely different kettle of fish. But I think you'll agree they look nice, and certainly if you spawn near one of these you're not going to be short of dark wood. And yeah, so now I need to try and find some of the colder biomes, and at the moment I'm only really finding temperate, because that of course is the other change in the biome generation, is whereas previously it was quite possible to get a snowy biome right next door to a desert or jungle, they've now tried to make the biome generation sensible in that you have to move from a cold to a temperate to a hot biome, which means that I've got to find the relevant biomes to move up or down, and there's less chance of me just get rid of them. I don't want the bloody seeds. Yeah, less chance of you finding those, certainly when you're trying to do something like this. The other thing they've added, oh horsies, hello horsies. Oh, I've got to come. I've not seen one of these in the wild yet. Baby, did you see that? That's the other thing. Falling particle effects when you impact. Baby donkey. Oh, Mr. Baby Donkey, I'd take you home with me right now, but you know what? This is just a play world. You'd be dead soon. Sorry. Yeah, so if I just show you this, and let's change view to me, and look at my wee poomph. So yeah, I can now really hulk around. I would just wish I had that in Feed the Beast with my striding. More osses. Okay, I'm going to continue looking and try and find one of these colder biomes, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, not exactly a new biome, but they have changed the generation. This is the new swamp biome look. So it is much more swampy, a bit more elevation in some of the land around it. We've got that one to look forward to, although of course may change before the release. But still, no cold biomes. That looks like a desert biome over there. Are you deserty? I think you are. Cactus gives it away. Oh, this is one of these weird ass biomes. I've seen pictures of these glitches, and I think this is a bug. This is not right. I sincerely hope it's not, because that is just ugly as crap. But anyway, it's not a cold biome, I'll say that much. So we're onwards looking for a cold biome. Ah, this is a Mesa. And I think, yeah, this has got to be screwed up now. I did hear it said that if you log out and log back in, that thing will fix. So let's put that to the test. Test. Failed. I honestly didn't think that would work anyway, but this is the Mesa, so I don't know why that is so screwed up. Anyway, I'll continue looking for a snowy biome of some description. Back in a bit. Okay, I've not managed to find a cold biome, so I thought I'd introduce you to another feature of this snapshot. This is amplified world generation. It's listed as just for fun, because it requires a beefy computer. And as you can see, I'm at Y229 at the moment. We've got this huge Avatar-esque landscape going on. This is not a standard biome. I mean, obviously you can see here we're in a forest. This is a forest biome. And as I say, it does say you need a beefy computer, and I think you can probably see why. I mean, you can see the chunks loading now, and I'm not running on a shabby machine by any stretch of the imagination. So this is an option. It occurs to me, and it's a test that I do need to run, but if you were to generate a world using a known seed, and say head out into the ocean, find yourself a nice little island, and then generate the same world using the same seed and go to the same coordinates. Oh, lag. As I say, this is not a shabby computer. This is a good high-end i7 laptop with 16 gig of RAM. So yeah, it's certainly taking its toll on me. Yeah, if you were to go out to the same coordinates in an amplified terrain and get the same island, if you could locate the region file, which there's a web tool to do that, you can put the coordinates in, it will tell you which region file it is. You could, in theory, put one of these epic mountains into a normal world just by replacing the region file for that mountain, for that block. And bear in mind, a region file is 16 by 16 chunks. It's not one chunk, so which is why I say an island in the ocean somewhere. But yeah, so this is amplified terrain generation. It is insane. I think is probably an accurate word there. This is a forest still. Whoa. But it is very beautiful in some respects as well. And if you could get this kind of terrain generated in a normal world, I imagine that would be quite entertaining. Oh God, jeez, my frames per second is just dropping down to 6 at times. Insane. Anyway, so that's this snapshot. Hopefully when the next one comes along we'll be able to do something more, and maybe... oh, pshaw! That cow is really stuffed, isn't it? Anyway, this has been me, Sid, and go download the snapshot, have a play, see what you think, and see you next time. Bye.